Good afternoon, students. Today topic is theory of production function. Theory of production in economics, an effort to explain the principle by which a business firm decide how much of each commodity that it sells, its output or product, it will produce, and how much of each kind of labor, that is raw material, fixed capital goods, etc., that it employ, its input or factor of production it will use. The theory involves some of the most fundamental principles of economics. These include the relationship between the price of the commodity and the price of the wages or rent of the productive factors used to produce them, and also the relationship between the price of the commodities and productive factors on the one hand, and other hand the quantity of these commodities produced. The various decisions a business enterprises make about its productive activity can be classified into three layers of increasing complexity. The first one is the first layer include decision about method of producing a given quantity of the output in a plant of given size and equipment. It involves the problem of what is called short-run cost minimization. And the second layer is including the determination of the most profitable quantity of product to produce in any given plant. Deal with what is called short-run profit maximizations. The third one is conquering the determination of the most profitable size and equipment of plant relate to what is called long-run profit maximization. The theory of production and cost function is derived from the production function is central to the economic management of the firm. The starting point of the theory of production is the technology of production of the firm. The technology describes the relation between input and output. Importance of the theory of production function. The theory of production function is the heart of business economics. That is why its importance is great. Firstly, cost theory is a derived theory. It is derived from the production theory. Cost has great relevance in the determination of price of a commodity. Secondly, the theory of production may be used in the determination of rewards of an input. The basis of input demand theory is indeed the theory of production. The importance of the theory of production can be studied under the following heads. First one is price theory. The theory of production plays a vital role in the price theory. It provides a base for the firm demand for factor of production, which together with their corresponding supply determine the price of the factors. Further, the physical relationship between input and output as well as the price of the factor of production, that is input, influence the cost of the production and hence the supply of the product. This supply together with the demand play an important role in fixing the price of the product. And the second one is the theory of the firm. The theory of production help us to determine the profit maximizing output, which depend on marginal and average cost of production. Besides demand condition, that is marginal and average revenue. The change in marginal and average cost of production as a result of increase in output are determined by the physical relationship between input and output, beside the price of the factor of production. The third one is demand for factor of production. Theory of production function explain the forces which determine the original productivity of the factors. Hence, the relative price of the factors, that is wage of labor, rent for land, interest on capital and profit to entrepreneur, are determined through their corresponding demands, which depends on the marginal productivity of the factor. And the fourth one is the theory of distribution. The theory of production can also used to determine the aggregate distributive share of the various factors in the economy. Elasticity of substitution between factors is an important concept of the theory of production, which can be used for this purpose to determine the aggregate share of various factors like those of wages and profit in national income. This will resolve the problem of whom to produce or the problem of distribution. And the next one is the study of production function. The theory of production is essentially a study of the production function, to which we know turn. Production function, like the demand or supply function, is to be considered with reference to a particular period of time. It expresses a flow of input resulting in a flow of output in a specific period of time. Production function is determined by technological or engineering knowledge provided by the production manager or engineer of the firm. As a result of advancement of technology, new production function yields greater flow of output from the given input. Now, these are the what are the theory of production function and what are the different methods. What is the importance of the production